Van Gogh Sunflowers. Hi, it's Mr. Brush and Miss Christina. We're using watercolor paint and oil pastels to draw sunflowers inspired by Vincent Van Gogh. Let's draw the vase in the middle of your paper. I'm going to draw the top of the vase in the middle of my paper, kind of like a smiley face. Not too smiley, just a little smiley. And then I'm going to come down and out, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and then connect the bottom with another smiley face for the vase. You can add any kind of decorations or patterns to your vase because you are the artist. If you look very closely at Vincent's work, he even writes his name on the vase. So if that's something you want to do, go for it. Now we need to add the table. It's just a simple line on both sides. So I'm going to find the middle of his belly of the pot, of the vase, and I'm going to draw a line on the left and a line on the right. Ta-da! And then on the top, we need to add our flowers, sunflowers. So use your idea sheet to pick the ones that you like. You can use any color oil pastels that you want for the center and the petals, but I think I'm going to use brown for the center and gold or yellowish gold for the petals. So for the center, draw a circle, and then I'm going to do some straight lines up and down, and then I'm going to make some straight lines going the other way, kind of like an X, slanted so that they make a nice pattern for the seeds. Now I'm going to draw the petal. I'm going to go up and then back down, kind of like an upside down V shape. And I'm making mine a little wiggly and wavy and kind of different and not all the same, because if you look at real sunflowers, they have wiggly kind of petals that are different sizes and shapes. All right, it's time to pick another one. Ding, ding, ding. All right, for this one, I am going to use black, brown, orange, and that's it. All right, I'm gonna start with the center, and I'm just kind of spacing out my sunflowers. No tiny sunflowers, draw big. Okay, so I see lots of little circles, one in the middle and then one all the way around. And I can add some color. I don't want to color in everything though, because I want to leave some white, because I'm going to do what? Paint it, right? I'm going to paint in my drawing. So you can color in some things, but not everything. All right, for the next part, I'm going to draw the petals. Now these ones are a little shorter, but still kind of the same upside down V shape. You can turn your paper around if that helps you go all the way around. Now when you come into another petal, just hide one behind the other sunflower. That's called overlapping. You can also go back and add more details and lines and shapes and patterns with your oil pastels. You can also use white. Remember, when oil pastel and watercolor paint get together, do they like each other? No, they resist. That means they push away from each other. So press hard with your oil pastels so that when we paint, it will resist. All right, I'm looking for, this kind of closed sunflower. Where should I put him on my painting? Maybe up here, I have some more room. So I'm just kind of doing a circle shape, just a little kind of triangles popping out on the edges. And then I'm going to draw the center, which is a circle. And then if you look closely, it's kind of like a zigzag line outside of the seeds. Forget, after you're done drawing all of your sunflowers nice and big, you're going to use green and brown to draw the stems. It's time to paint, paint, paint. Don't forget to make your paint nice and juicy and to rub. Please rub your paintbrush so that your paint will work. You have to activate it. I am taking my time, trying my best, and I'm trying to stay in the lines that I drew. And if you look very closely, the oil pastel lines, they are not disappearing. They are what? They are resisting. That means it's pushing the paint off of it so that you can still see the oil pastels. I think I want to add a few more seeds. So I'm taking dark brown and I'm just kind of dropping it down. And you can see it kind of moves and bleeds around. Remember, when two wet colors touch each other, they bleed, they mix, okay? So this is something that's really fun that you can do for watercolor paint. And as you watch the video, you can see how I can mix colors in each of the sunflowers. Try to stick to warm colors. That means red, orange, yellow for your sunflowers. And then maybe contrast, that means a different color like blue for the background. You enjoyed this project, and I cannot wait to see what you make. Take your time, try your best, and have fun.